Elden Ring's DLC is coming out and you wanna have very good builds. I know. But I recommend just having fun builds because I enjoy it that way. So I'm making my top 10 most fun builds that I've made for Elden Ring. Not the ones that I've seen, the ones that I've made myself. So enjoy and pick one if you want for the DLC. And I will introduce my personal build that I'll take on the DLC with later. So enjoy. This build here focuses on the use of Serpent Bone Blade Katana and the unique form of poison from Poison's Premise and Deadly Poison. This build, however, focuses on Scarlet Rot build-up and holy damage. Now, holy damage is not that good. It's actually very good in this build. We'll get into it, but Scarlet Rot is the best form of damage over time effect, in my opinion. I believe actually. So it's actually very good, and we're gonna cast Scarlet Ionia first to buff or more like debuff enemies with the Scarlet Rot and build up on them. Now the sword that we're using is the Michelin Knight sword. This heavy attack actually launches us forward, which is actually very viable and very good. You wanna spam the heavy attacks, you'll get a lot of staggers, and enjoy the build. This build focuses on the use of Lazuli Glintstone Sword, which is another straight sword, and it does magic damage, and it's pretty underrated, so I made a use of it in this build. We put it alongside a lot of other sorceries, and the staff that we're using is the Carrying Glintstone Staff, which lets us have actually pretty good, like very good actually, sorcerer scaling, alongside boosting our Carrying Piercer and the Carrying Great Sword build, which are already very good and they're getting boosted. Now, we wanna focus on charge heavy attacks of this sword, get a lot of staggers, and the Astral Ward 2 actually get a lot of damage and stance damage of that too, especially this build focuses on the use of a Brachiosaur Astral War and the Rotten Great Axe weapon, which is actually not a Great Axe, but a Colossal Sword, or should I say the Colossal Weapon. Brachiosaur is actually pretty brutal. It's super good at breaking stance and status, applying status effects. So the Great Axe actually is very good because it has Raw, and Rot is a very good status effect. You don't need any special spells for this build, just buffs and heals. This build focuses on the use of the unique jump attack, both light and heavy, of Beastmaster's sword, and the uniquely high amount of damage off of the jump attack of the Raptor Talons. The strategy is you wanna spam the jump attacks of Beastmaster's sword, and whenever possible, just for style points and will not taking damage, use the Astral War Raptor of the Mist. Use the jump attacks. The robe that we are wearing makes us do more jump attack damage, and it also is like a crow style, raven style, so it fits our bestial raven style. Thank you for watching everyone, and stay tuned for part 2.